Okay, I promised I would give some more examples of guess and check tables. So let's go over this one. It says the length of a rectangle is 3 centimeters more than twice the width. The perimeter is 60 centimeters. Find the width and the length. So whenever you're doing a guess and check table, or in 7th grade they called it the 5D process, the first step is to think which of the things that are unknown should be my guess. In other words, which of the things, if I started with this one, then I could use the math in the problem to figure out the other. And in this case, the width is what I should guess. Because if I knew the width, it tells me that the length is 3 more than twice the width. More is going to mean add. Twice means 2 times. So I'm going to start with the width. That's my guess. And then the only other thing I need is a length. So this one only really has 2 unknowns. What I'm going to do, well, it tells me that the perimeter is 60. So I'm going to calculate the perimeter. And my guess is that it is 60 centimeters. Or sorry, I'm trying to decide if it's 60 centimeters. All right, so the width I'm going to guess. And then for the length, it tells me that the length is 3 more, so 3 more than twice the width, then 2 times the width. And for perimeter, I'm going to add the width twice, so 2 times the width, plus I'm going to add the length twice, plus 2 times the length. Because remember, there's like a top and a bottom, and a left and a right. All right, so let's just start. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to guess. Now, I'm taking into fact that the perimeter is 60, so maybe I will guess 10 for my width, and then the length would be 3 plus 2 times 10, so that would be 23, and then twice the width is going to be 20, and twice the length is going to be 46, and when you add them, you get 66. Now that's pretty close, but it's a little high, so maybe I will go down to 5 for my width. So if my width is 5, my length is going to be 3 plus 2 times 5, so that's going to be 13, and then twice the width is 10, twice the length is 26, and when I add them, I get 36. And that's definitely too low. So let's try 8. So now each time I get it wrong, it's just good information to help me make a better guess next time. Alright, so if my width is 8, my length is going to be 3 plus 2 times 8. So that's going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. Twice the width is 16. And twice the length is 38. And when I add those guys, I'm going to get 54. So I really hope that my width is 9, because it's in between 10 and 8 so far, so it better be 9. Alright, so 3 plus 2 times 9. So it's going to be 18, 19, 20, 21. Twice the width is 18. Twice the length is 42, and guess what? When I add them, we get 60. So I know that I've got the right length and width. Now I just need to write my sentence. Guys, I'm telling you, if you don't write a sentence to declare your answer, your teachers are not going to accept it. Well, they'll just take off a point. And make sure you write the right units. Notice up top they're talking about centimeters, so we're talking centimeters here. So I just want to say the width is 9 centimeters. The length, sorry about my handwriting, writing with my finger, is 21 centimeters. Done. Your sentence doesn't have to be a paragraph, just a sentence. Okay, let's move on to the next example. Okay, 3 Girl Scouts sold cookies to raise money for their troop. Megan sold twice as many cookies as Madison. Allison sold 4 less than 3 times what Madison sold. Altogether, they sold 116 boxes. How many boxes of cookies did each student sell? Well, I've got 3 girls. I've got Megan, Allison, and Madison. So we need to figure out first which one is going to be our guest. That's always the important thing here. So between the three girls, I need to think which of the three girls, if I knew how many they sold, we could use the information to figure out the other ones. So Megan sold twice as many as Madison. Remember, twice means 2 times, not squared. And then Allison sold 4 less, that means I'm subtracting 4, than 3 times what Madison sold. Notice Madison's name comes up twice here. So if we knew how many boxes Madison sold, we would then be able to figure out Megan and Allison. So that's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to separate my other column there into 2 columns because I need a column for Megan and, excuse my handwriting, and we need a column for Allison. All right, and what we're going to do, it tells us that the total is 116 boxes. Okay, so let's figure out how do we get everybody's number of boxes. Well, remember Madison's we're going to guess. And then Megan, it says twice as many, so I'm going to do 2 times Madison. I would just write an M, but since Megan starts with an M too, I'll just write Mad. And then Allison's is 4 less. All right, check it out, guys. When it says 4 less, that means I'm taking 4 away. It doesn't mean 4 minus something. Okay, that is wrong. It means I'm subtracting 4 from something. And it says I'm subtracting 4 from 3 times. So I'm going to do 3 times Madison's. And then the total is going to be Madison's plus Megan's plus Allison's. All right, well, I know altogether they add up to 116. I am multiplying Madison's by a bunch, so let's just start with 30. Okay, so if Madison was 30, Megan's going to be 2 times 30, which is 60. Allison is 3 times Madison minus 4, so that's going to be 90 minus 4 is 86. And then when I go to add Madison's plus Megan's plus Allison's, let's see, that's going to be 90 plus 86 is 176. Okay, that's way too high. So let's go down to 20. Notice I'm starting with nice pretty numbers, and then as I get closer or need to make it bigger or smaller, then they'll get a little bit harder. So Megan's then is going to be 2 times 20, which is 40. Allison's is 3 times 20 minus 4, so that's going to be 60 minus 4 is 56, and then adding Madison's plus Megan's plus Allison's. Let's see, 50, 96 plus 20. Hey, guess what? I got it on the second guess. It's not always that easy to get it on the second guess, but nice. Now, you do need to make sure that your math teacher is okay with you getting it on 2 guesses. Sometimes they want you just to keep going and just do another third trial just for fun. But we're going to stop. I do need to write the declare because remember, you'll get a point taken off if you don't write your sentence. And so let's see. I know that Madison sold 20 boxes. Megan sold 40 boxes. And Allison sold 56 boxes. And I'm done. If you have other questions, ask your teachers.